times, the school part of college football can be a bit of an afterthought, but not today. We dip into History 101 and see what happens when two historical figures, warriors, people of mythical proportions, clash in a battle to the finish. Welcome to the banks of the Raritan in Piscataway, New Jersey, SHI Stadium, home to the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Michigan State Spartans, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Michigan State Spartans offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. A lot of times you run into these types of matchups, high-powered offense, big-time team against an opponent that's likely overmatched. So how do they keep this thing from getting ugly?
Well, everyone's going to have to elevate their level of play here defensively to have any chance in this one. And I'll tell you the hard part about stopping this offense, David, it's what Chip Kelly used to always say. It's a nameless, faceless opponent. They don't care who you are. They don't care what your record is. This offense comes out, and they are trying to embarrass you.
Well, the good thing is for this defense, it's been talked about all week, right? Like, you're not good enough. This is a high-powered offense. Like, the players' attention are fully caught, right? They know exactly what they're going against. Let's see if some emotion and adrenaline can really play a factor, and they play better than they have all year.
Hand off from the shotgun. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. The margin for error is so small in this conference. It's really imperative to get off to a good start in Big Ten play.
Especially, Reese, since you're adding so much talent now to this conference. But, yeah, year in and year out.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. The short hands, it's Houston. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They're dealing with a second and long. Defense showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Complete to the left. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
Well, after getting that takeaway, this offense is needing some points, and that's a big completion there on third down. Good job reading the coverage. The offense is going to stay on the field. They want to keep this momentum going, and that last complete...
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. He's got it. Guided out of bounds at the 22. Good play for this offense as they are threatening to score.
There's a reason third down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at third down percentages, it tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
On the direct snap, it's Garcia. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain. Halfway there on first down and 2nd and 5. Leaves it with the back. Breaks into the open. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. On the snap, it's Garcia. And he's loose and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Rutgers!
always goes as he goes. So really no surprise at the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TV.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game.
Rutgers, 7. Michigan State.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Got a little space. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. To the air, it's Childs. Flushed out of the pocket. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. The Spartans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Sweet cut there. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The play action fake. Lets it fly. Finds a man on the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect and keep the drive going.
So you get stuffed on first down. You had an idea of what you wanted to do on second, but I'm guessing it's back to the drawing board now.
Yeah, you got to figure out who you are and what you are. What's your next...
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Spartans. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And the option play, the quarterback basically blocks the edge defender. So you watch the edge defender comes to him, and he commits to him, and then he pitches the ball to the running back, and the running back can do his thing, running the football all the way to the house. But it's basically a block on the quarterback on the defensive player.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
That'll be a gain of about 7, leaves him with 3rd and 3. The Scarlet Knights are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Finds a man on the left. Rigs the tackle, and he's got room. He was off to the races, and maybe another step or two, and he would have scored, but they get him at the 21-yard line. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. From the gun, running back gets to give. Nice move to keep running. And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a first down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Caught behind the line. It's Garcia. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
Well, they're trying to set up the screen pass to the running back, just nowhere to go after he caught the football. The defense completely swarmed around him, and that's a loss.
Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Grabbed behind the line. It's Garcia. X going for the goal line. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. They'll play it safe and try for 3. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
You know, you got to be careful as a QB throwing to your running back in man coverage. If there's a linebacker draped all over him, then that ball's not going anywhere. And you just saw it right there. Better play by the defense.
Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Fires to the middle. And the deflection on 3rd down. How big is that? Forces a 4th down. And the Spartans decide to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. They'll go back to work on offense. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. A strike downfield. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Catch in the middle. It's Blake. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Line getting set on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They've got to get the football to the 32 to pick up the 1st down. Running to Green. Makes it past the marker. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a 1st at the 32. And the Scarlet Knights are moving quickly down the field.
Here we go, here we go.
Might as well give it to him again. Plows through the defense. They finally rustle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The Scarlet Knights have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Here comes the heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
One of the things I love about this kid is that he goes to work. He struggled his last game out, completed less than 50% of his throws. So back to the drawing board, back to fundamentals, and you can see that paying dividends in this game.
Touchdown, Rutgers! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here. There he goes. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. The green and white love that tough guy reputation, and they're getting it done on the ground.
Nah, that's exactly who this program is. That's what they're built on. Every team you go back in the history of Michigan State, you're going to find what? A bell cow running back that you can feed.
So now it's 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Childs. Quickly complete. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. They're going to run it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Spartans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. That's caught. It's Williams. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Spartans kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. The RPO, fire complete to the left. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Spartans have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. They'll go to the ground. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Out of the gun, they give to the back. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on 1st down. 2nd down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down.
Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. If you want to look on the bright side, at least you can pile up a bunch of yards if you can move the ball, because it is a long way to the end zone. Turning it on! Ripping through the defense. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Got his man to the left. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got a man. It's Duff. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Duff. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Buys a little time with his feet. And he is sacked as the defense adds a little emphasis to wrap up this first half. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great scene there today in Piscataway. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see 2 offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the birthplace of college football.
And the Spartans will boot it away to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Mitchell. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right. That pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different-looking football.
You look to be backed up, and then suddenly you're not. Big play has him across the 50, and they'll have it 1st and 10. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's Houston. They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the slot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away from the corners by putting him in the slot. Get him the football. Let him make plays.
He'll pull it on the read. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36. And the Scarlet Knights are moving quickly down the field. The give is to Garcia. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Power football with the run. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The Scarlet Knights really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. He'll keep it on the sneak.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. And the Scarlet Knights come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. Got it in the middle. It's Duff. He gives him a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the 1st. Well done.
And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. On the ground. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Cutting it close now with 3rd and goal upcoming. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And now the lead's extended a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Kennesaw State put one in the win column in convincing fashion. The Owls had 0 issue moving the ball, and that defense held strong in key moments. Talk about a complete performance.
He can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
And I absolutely love the option, but this is part of it, right? The quarterback has to make a lot of reads really quickly and then carry the football and take care of that thing. So I think, the fumble was caused there. We don't know why, but this is part of it.
And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, State University of New Jersey. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. It takes advantage of great field position.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
He leaves it with the back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. The Spartans line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Let's go! Starts a drive trying to go up top. Pocket breaking down. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
Well, you haven't seen a ton of incompletions in this game, and that's good news for this QB. Obviously, he struggled his last game out. Part of that was the defense. Part of that was him not playing as well as he wanted to. But in this game, he really has been for the...
Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. And the beatdown has ensued. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Back to pass, it's Childs. Going to try to get it himself. All the way out to the 37-yard line, it's a gain of 15. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. Give to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It was starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up in the 28. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He's got an open man. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. And the Spartans are on the move. The give to the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Swings it out to the flat. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Out of the backfield, he's open. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the first down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the 3rd. If you like old school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who starred through the first 3 periods. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. So 1st down will open up the final period. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They get him stopped at the 26, but boy, that was an attitude run, a pickup of 6. The Spartans can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Finds a little space. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
And this passing attack has not been great today. It hasn't found a way to manufacture those big plays and to scare this defense. And now, in passing situations, trailing, this is a tough spot for this offense.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've been very good at moving the chains on 3rd down. 2 for 2 on this drive. This time they need 6. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. And the Spartans in the hurry up.
1st and goal, Michigan State.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. Got 5 on that last one, now 2nd and inches. Tries again to get it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Sparty.
Yeah, and listen, that is awesome to see the guys continue to fight, continue to keep competing, because this game is over. Like, we don't need to fool y'all. We're not trying to get y'all to stick around and improve ratings. Like, the game's over, but you're continuing to fight. You powered in for the touchdown, and show your kids that we're going to always fight no matter what the score is.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Mitchell. He only needs a sliver of daylight. What a great return, and he flips the field to start this drive off, and he just about scored himself. It is so good to have a dangerous return man. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Garcia. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Direct snap. It's Garcia. And the wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And the completion to the sideline, a solid pickup, but not enough for the 1st down. The Scarlet Knights send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Well, the last time they had it, the long field didn't bother them in the least, and they'll try to do it again. Snagged in the middle, it's Collier. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the 1st. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Pinned just inside their own 20. They need to convert on 3rd and short. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
In a tight game like this, a mistake that keeps a drive alive for your opponent, just devastating. Offense has first down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Got to give this defense credit, guys, because all game long they have forced their opponent to be one-dimensional. They haven't allowed anything to happen in the passing game. As a result, we're here in the fourth quarter. They've barely allowed over 100 yards passing.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
The Spartans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Going deep, and he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. He tries to take the top off and trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down.
Well, talking to the coaching staff coming into tonight, they thought they had to have success throwing the football if they were going to win this game. And one of the biggest reasons why I'd say they're losing right now is because this guy still hasn't thrown a touchdown pass. The defense has been ready for the deep shots. They're ready yet again here late in the game. Nice job forcing that incompletion.
He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream.
Oh, it's out. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Touchdown, Michigan State. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
Quick pass on the fly motion. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on third and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. The throw. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And the Scarlet Knights will call on their punt team.
All right, let's go return, guys. You've got to do a better job with ball security. You know these coverage unit teams, they got 50-yard runs at you. They're coming in with a big head of steam. You're not making a miss. You've got to have two hands on the ball.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Spartans line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. Looking for a man. It's Childs. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to throw on first down. Firing to the right, complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Quick tempo, no huddle offense, second down, clock's running. Looking to fire. Unloads it left. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Time is not on their their side right now. They can't afford too many more incompletions like that. They need to come up with some connections, and they've got to score points. They've got to get this passing game going now.
Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game. Moves around to clear up the vision. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. The Spartans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. He wants a big play here late. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. And the consolation prize there. He gets into the end zone, won't win them the game, but at least a score as the clock hits 0.
And that sure feels like too little, too late. This offense, they needed to score and execute faster, but there's not enough time to me, man. This feels like this one's over.
And he knocked through the extra point, pretty meaningless in the grand scheme, and the game is over. Scoreboard operator got a workout in this one. Fun game for us to watch, but they can't come up with a W.
Yeah, and it's a team game, right? The offense did their job, and now defense will have to find a way in the future to make better plays, get stops, and stop them scoring so many points, especially when your offense does their job.
And we see a lot of games like this in college football when both offenses are just trading blows back and forth, and it just comes down to which defense can get a stop. And unfortunately for the losing team, they just were not able to get it done.